Welcome back, everybody. Back with some more Star Sector. We are in a new system. I've actually decided to sell all those domestic goods, like get them out of the inventory before we go and build, so we're going to do that first. And yeah, so on the docket, we're going to rebuild our two new ships, these two. I've just pulled off their extra capacitors and vents, just so we remember to actually get them up. So yeah, that's where they're at now. I played around with them a little bit in between episodes just to get a feel for how the ship is. It's got a smart flare, and it's relatively tanky, so that's pretty good. So you want hardened shields probably. That's what I'm thinking, to take advantage of the hard flux thing. Definitely pilots that have field modulation, so really putting power into the shields. That's the general idea. And for the rest of the episode, probably try and find a bounty somewhere, because we need that, or we can go for the red planet. So I'll make a decision as we go. And while I float on over to the station, you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and to support the channel further, and for a chance to win $250, go to the link to free cash. There's a referral link in the description down below. Using that link gives you a chance to win $250 3 times. Just sign up, do some surveys, make your chances. It's a really easy system. It's amazing. I do surveys every day to make some money. And speaking of money, $231,000. Great. Do they want to buy? Yes, they do. So I'm going to sell a bunch of this into the black market until we're minimal. Wow. They really don't seem to care. And we'll sell this. And we'll sell this. And we'll sell this. And I'm not going to sell those. We'll dump a bunch of these on the market. Still minimal A. I'll need some of these. Dump these guys. Don't need them. And you'll notice I dumped all the guns, the extra guns we had. Yeah. Not required. I should dump in a logistics core too. Here you go. Have a logistics core. There you go. Now it's back to none. Wonderful. And we've freed up a ton of space. Just a nice boatload of space, which is good. That's what I want. We will be buying your gas. And some more of your supplies, because why not? Give me that gas. Can hold a lot. Oh, do you have cheap crew? You don't. Does anyone here have cheap crew? They're all really far away. So, not interested. Moving on. Moving on. So let's get back to our lovely place. Dominant trait suggestion. System cooldown or sensor strength. Well, system cooldown is amazing. Need the closest. I think the closest one is here. The closest gate. So we gotta get back home to switch out our weapons on those ships. The Twilight Gate. We can actually check the station out to see if they have... I did buy a couple guns here. They're really expensive. I should buy the crew, now that I think about it. Might be cheaper to buy them elsewhere, but whatever. Here, have some survey data. I don't need it, don't want it. Extreme. Yeah, well. Can't win them all. Oh. Also, no, I need those. Alright, to the gate. See you guys. We'll lose one from them eventually when they realize it was us. All our megaports just completed, so that's great. We'll fly on back, we'll build these ships, we'll test them out a little bit. It's gonna be wonderful. Gotta go to Lithos to test them out. So off we go to Lithos. I believe we have a pirate fleet heading our way currently. So that's kind of crappy, but it's all good. It's all good. Would like to build my other industrial hub. Oh, 78,000 bucks. You know what that means? We have another ship. A third ship. It's lovely. Alright, we'll go to storage and we'll just put these away for now. Put all these in there. So this is our place. We're going to be taking 2 sets. So I'll need, say, 250 of this. I'll need an additional 140. 150 it is. I'll need some food. 350 is fine. Oh, I'll need some supplies. I need about 500 supplies to colonize both planets. 200 each. No, I need 600. Actually. There. So that's that. We'll go to the fleet. We'll go to take. We'll grab you out. Lovely jubblies. We'll go here and see if there's an officer. There is. What can you do? Be cautious. Cautious can turn to steady. You have operating time. Okay. Okay, we'll take you. We will take you. Manage colony. Go to fleet. We have this one as well. It's going to have our new pilot in it. New pilot. In you go. If I just... No. We don't need to do that. Not required. Alright, what kind of weird weapons do you have? So these linear auto guns. I think I just stripped them. Well... You got a couple deserter weapons. There's some Sigma Tech weapons. Single torpedoes. So I'll keep these. These are PD. So you're going to come off. 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 Sigma Tech weapons are great, but we're not getting the ones we want, which are these guys. Expended missile racks will come off. We'll take you off. And I'm going to slap on a big old semi-brev. No. No. Not a semi-brev. Plasma cannon would be pretty good on these things. Damage per second is really high. Doesn't shoot far enough. What a glaive beam. Oh my goodness. 3,500 damage. Alright. So what if... Hear me out. You have to rate a life support. If I put on cargo hulls... Gives you 100. So you're definitely cruiser size. So I know you need shields. Probably gonna build in heavy armor for you. But for now, shields. Well, why can't I put on integrated targeting unit? Oh, because of this. No range increases except for lasers. Yeah. I can also give you weapon overdrive, but you're limited to 60 speed and no way to jump around. So I need to keep that in mind. So if I put lasers on, you'll be close range lasers. Not exactly great. Makes me sad. This won't work. So if I put in lasers, I can get an extra 200 range on them. Definitely building in a heavy armor. I think it's just required. Actually, I think we build in both. Yeah. Let's make this thing gnarly strong. And then for weapons, so if I were to go lasers, what would that look like? It'd be really close range. So it'd be like a Juno. And 4 Junos and a super laser. Plasma cannon trying to overload their shields. Maybe. Give it some cruise missiles. Mini brevs. Poke pods probably. Oh, connect torpedoes too. Jab rockets are pretty good. Jab rockets are probably the best way to go here. So the other thing to do with these lasers is... Wow, we are just super high flux. Super high flux. This isn't going to work. This is not going to work. We will fight you. Let's go. I mean, this should rip this ship. It should rip the ship to pieces. We got missiles for some poke damage, and then we get nice and close, and we start laser beaming. Yeah, you're too. No. We don't go lasers. Interesting. Lotus. Flechette guns. Flechette guns. 200 damage a second. Could do that. This is less damage, but EMP. Pellet guns. Big damage. Less against armor, but still big damage. Slap a pellet gun on this thing, and then 2 Rev 65s. Ooh, hull beams. I love this idea. Where? There's a pike beam. Shoots every 13 seconds, though. It's not enough. Downrange fire. These are low damage. They spread. Could do something like that. And then in the main, even a Reaper launcher would be pretty good. This torpedo's cool. But I think I'd want like a big fatty gun. How about one of these? That's a huge gun. So what do we got here? We got 3 shield weapons. That just should damage shields pretty heavily. We have... We're just over flux. So shooting all our guns is going to just overflux us a little bit. What can I do to make this thing stronger? Loader overdrive, probably. These aren't energy weapons, though. If I make them all energy weapons... Oh, ballistic and energy. And then if I stabilize the shields... That's probably about as good as this thing gets. And I'll just have to decide... How much... What is it? It's 25. So it's like one of these guys. It is one of those guys. It's got smart flare. It's pretty slow. I think this is enough DACA to make this thing effective. I would really like you to shoot your guns. I'm gonna drive. Shields up. There's that big fatty beam. Missiles in. So the beam's what does the damage. I didn't even try to like go around them here. Beam shoot. Beam doesn't have a lot of range. Oh yeah, it's really short range. Wow. But if you drive the beam... Oh wow, okay. Neat. Yeah, it's not long enough range. That's unfortunate. It's 800 range. Why are these things shooting so far? It's really that 200 range that far? Crazy. Crazy. Alright. Well, maybe this big fat torpedo that shoots every 6 seconds or so. What does it do? 2,000 flux to shoot it. Releases a bunch of EMP arcs that deal tons of energy damage. It's probably going to get shot down, but let's try it. Let us try it. Run simulation. I can't believe it's a 25 supply to run this thing. Yeah, jab rockets are auto. Let's go. That's a giant torpedo. Oh my. I love it. No, we're flying in. We're going in. Two. Eat this. We killed it. We don't really have enough, like, weapons. Eat torpedo. Oh, he's too good at shooting it. Alright, well, if it hits, it's amazing, but it's not likely to hit. Alright. Alright, so Stitch Beam Lance might do the trick as well. Because it's just gonna fire, right? Run simulation. Try it again. I'm just gonna get an idea of what will work. Maybe I gotta do a hyper velocity driver for the EMP. Okay, I don't like what you're doing. Yeah, I want that beam lance shooting. Missiles in. Let's go off to the side here. There we go. Now he's all screwed up. But the problem is the AI is not going to fly this way. He should be just dunking on this guy. Cautious pilot, I think it's the problem. Yes, it's the cautious pilot. So, what other options do we have for weapons? I got this crazy diffusal cannon thing. Supercharged beam. Also. Could throw up a big old fatty point defense missile. Ultra heavy pulsar. It's got some EMP on it. Auto pulse laser also might work. A wave destabilizer. That's a debuff weapon. Yeah, let's do our test with somebody else instead. Okay, I need anti-shield weaponry. So I deem you to be anti-shield enough. And then we can do hypervelocity in the middle, or do I want to use one of them? Where is it? Where is it? Oh man, it's so hard to find a revolver. Yeah, I'll do the revolver instead. Should I just do the revolver? It's really flux efficient and they're so good. You know what? I'm doing lots of them. PD. Maybe do some laser PD on the front. Some allied laser PD. Definitely want them missiles. Love these jab rockets. Don't have enough. Give them some kinetic torpedoes. Give them some poke missiles. Foxfire rocket launcher. You shoot 6. Every 60 seconds you get more. And each one does 100 damage. Yeah, why not? Why not? You got hardened shields. Let's give you the heavy armor right now. We'll build this in. There you go. You need the flux capacity, that's for sure. And let's give you the loader as well. To make you shoot faster with these things. Do I just run you with the auto pulse? You are super flux efficient. Oh, you need flux distributor. How do I give this thing more damage? I can make it even tankier by giving it solar shields, I guess. There, it's tankier. It's got EMP resistance. Okay, we're just overkill on flux dissipation, so this thing should shoot forever. Almost. Let's go. Let's go. Auto pulse. Move your auto pulse here. Drive the car yourself. Shoot your guns. Knock his shield out. Kinda like the auto pulse laser. Downside is it's gotta recharge. It's not as ham enough. It's a lot of missiles. Yeah. See, it's maxed fire right now. Okay, you get the point. It lacks that oomph to knock the shields down. So maybe, whoops. So that's for the proper pilot. So maybe it does need the hypervelocity driver. Add a little EMP to it, and then. Wow, how much is this? 12 OP? It's nothing. Here, I'll remove solar shielding. And we'll slap on... I could try a plasma cannon. Needs the flux distributor now. You will need stabilized shields. Just to help with flux. There you go. Let's try this. We'll try this. The plasma weapon should do a ton of damage. Go. Plasma cannons, they hit hard. Wow, that's a lot of shields. It shoots a lot. We are hitting them with some EMP. Kind of like those missiles. They're limited, but I like them. A little bit of EMP didn't hurt nobody. Okay, if I take over here for a second. Fire the missiles! No, okay. It doesn't like being overloaded, that's for sure. If it overloads, it dies. So this isn't quite good enough. It doesn't have the range it needs. That the fusion cannon might be the way to go. Taculant shoots too slow. Actually, this charged beam does a lot of damage. It's not super flux efficient, but it makes us... Oh, wow. How's it 1450 per second? This thing can just shoot then. It can shoot 4 shots and then 1 every second. Each one doing 600 damage to armor. We're way over fluxed here, so I need to be sure. You can be heavy on the capacitor on this one. And then what will this look like? So this weapon shoots a lot farther. It's 900 range because we took away some of our range. And you're going in. There's your missiles. Wow. Question is, can you do damage now that you've ripped through? The other option is maulers. I might want to put one as a mauler variant. It's kind of a gnarly weapon. Okay, it is doing damage. I wish this thing had medium missile launchers. Wow, you're wrecking them now. The one EMP is doing work. Yeah, okay. The one EMP is doing work. So that's actually a build. This I'll keep. This is a nice vehicle. Alright, you. Oh boy. What are these? Okay, they do shield damage, but at range? They turn slow. Alright, we're definitely putting on the Type 63s or whatever they're called. Where did I put it? Yeah. 2 Type 63s. And then... well, Flechette. I don't need burst PD. Oh, these things do tons of damage. I think we'll do LRPD as well. For missiles... we'll have to do the pokes. Other options connect torpedoes. We have one of these jab launchers, which isn't great. We have these SRAM pods. And then I have these bigger cruise missiles. Huh. I like them to do damage to armor. So maybe I'll just do these pokes. These are so much better, but... these shoot faster? Do they? No, the jabs are the best. The jabs do really good damage a second. These do really low damage a second. You know what? Foxfire it is. What do you got on the back? Burst PD and a crowd phase gun. Sure. You can keep those. We're definitely putting in hardened shields and heavy armor. Building both of those in. And then I need some flux. So tempted to put in the semi-brev. Oh, I can just do another beam like this? Okay. Another beam. What do you have? Oh, you don't even need the flux distributor. Yeah, you don't need it. I would like the loader overdrive, because it's really cool. PD arc emitters is too crazy. Stabilized shields. I wonder if it makes sense to convert the Omni shields into front shields. Nah, it's fine. If we want stabilized shields, that lowers the shield cost. And then you don't even need flux. So about 1100. I can lower this down to like there. Wow. So ballistic rangefinder won't help because you don't have a large ballistic. You have like a large hybrid or something. This beam doesn't help either. All damage dealt at close range, full bonus at 500. No bonus at 700 above. Increases all damage taken by 25. Ooh. That's kind of gnarly. ECM might help. You don't need expanded missile racks. Could just give you more flux. Yeah, we can just do that. Bump you up to 17,000 flux. Run a simulation on this, it should be fine. Let's go. This guy's a little different. Doesn't have the railgun. But you have a flechette, which does a ton of damage. And you're doing great. You're doing great. You have no EMP though. That's the only downside to this one. So the other option is to put on some like maulers. Could try that actually. Let's try maulers. Mauler up front. Do HE damage as well. That's kind of cool. What if these make sense? The damage is really low though. Emitter. Sledge cannon. What about sledge cannon? It definitely doesn't use a lot of flux. And it's got 1500 range. I'm going to put that on the cautious guy. Just drive. Go, go, go. Oh, wow. Look at it. It's got a really cool sound. I can't believe this is a medium gun. 1500 range is insane. That should be like a large weapon. And it does an extra HE damage, so I think it breaks through the armor? I don't... No, we actually just cut a hole. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. This will work. This weapon will work on our other guy. But our options... How about this thing? This is armor damage. Bone Crusher Cannon too. Yeah, fine, we'll use this one. On this guy. Does 250 damage per shot. So we'll do 100 per shield. Flux is fine. Under the Son of Satan? Nah. It's under the Son of God. There you go. And yeah, this guy will end up having that cool weapon. Let's dump this stuff. Let's dump this. I want that 1500 range weapon here. This one. These can stay. Those can stay. The jab rockets can stay. All that can stay. And then we'll put on a nice long range weapon. Maybe this torpedo will be on this guy. Because then he's just, his goal is to be long range. Stay far away from things. Shoot big guns. Right? Flex distributor. Loader overdrive. Stabilize shields. You don't need a flex distributor. You definitely don't need this much. You need like 950. That's let's put 970 on there. The rest will be this lovely stuff. If I run simulation, the last simulation, you got some serious range. We'll put your rockets on auto. Big gun not on auto. I'm gonna drive. Don't mind me. So you're just gonna sit here, back here. Actually, we'll let him drive. So he's just always gonna try and shoot his giant torpedo. One day when that torpedo hits, it's going to do crazy work. But if you just stay back, you can shoot these guns all day and nothing can ever shoot you. And going 60 speed's not bad. So if something goes fast, yeah, they'll get you, but you're cautious, so you don't want to go in and fight. You just want to sit back and shoot your guns. You got to get like a glazing shot. Yeah, it can shoot forever. So this is perfect. If I had 3 of those guns, that'd be insane. Oh, a hit. And now you're clipping them. Okay. That's good. That's good. We got 3 ships. We got 3 ships and all 3 are fine. So they'll all do good work. These ones have supercharged pulse beam super lasers in them. And then various forms of fighting ability. Various forms of tanking ability. And we'll have to get this guy trained up. Cool. I'll see you in the next episode, folks. Bye.